Hey everybody, it's me, TJ, and I am here with your next installment of A-Town Pulse. Thank you again for everybody that's been watching. I love doing these videos, and I hope they're helpful for you. So, our last council meeting, we met on Monday, April 14th in council chambers, as per usual. We kicked off the meeting with an Arbor Day proclamation from Mayor Matt Miller, and this year's celebration is going to include a tree planting out at the Altair Americas Memorial Park on April 25th at 10 a.m. So join us if you want to celebrate Arbor Day. We also had a very special presentation from the Parks Department. They were presenting a check for $200,000 that was graciously given by the estate of Sherry Kohler, donated to help our parks and our forest lands stay beautiful and wonderful for us all to enjoy. You know, those kind of extremely generous gifts don't come too often to the city, and it really, just the appreciation that Sherry had, it just really goes. It just goes to show you how impactful the forest lands can be on those of us that live here in Anacortes. So thank you to the estate of Sherry Kohler for that extremely, extremely generous gift. Also, we received a presentation from Crystal Stidham, who is the CEO of Skagit Transit, and she was presenting the findings from the Skagit Transit Long Range Transit Plan. So what does that mean? Well, they've been doing a study on Skagit Transit and trying to figure out how to improve it, how to make it better. So here are some of the findings. Let's throw that first slide up there. So short range distances, what we're looking at is extending to downtown Anacortes. So right now there's a route from Mount Vernon to Anacortes. They want to extend that into downtown Anacortes and add a Sunday service. They're also going to look at some mid-range planning, and this is going to improve Mount Vernon to Anacortes weekday frequency to 30 minutes and improve Sunday frequency to 60 minutes. So that's kind of exciting, along with some other improvements there. And then the long-range planning is they're going to extend night service from Mount Vernon to Anacortes, as well as extended night service within Anacortes in general. What's also really cool is they're going to do, Anacortes was chosen as a pilot city for what's going to be called On Demand, which is basically like a dial-a-ride. So this is something really cool that we're looking forward to seeing how it's going to work here in Anacortes. And that area is going to be around the senior center, around the school zones. So there's a lot of opportunity there. And again, it's a new program, and Anacortes was chosen as the pilot area because of our demographic of older seniors that need rides. So it's very exciting, and I'm curious to see how that is going to go. There is an opportunity to provide public feedback on that transit plan, and the whole plan is available at www.skagittransit.org, right there. Go there, check it out, and feedback is welcome and still open. So there's ways that you can give feedback to the plan as well, and I'll throw those up on the screen for you so you can check that out. Also, the council voted unanimously to approve signing 2 letters of support for groups that provide affordable housing to people who need it. The first group is the Anacortes Able Housing Initiative. This group was formed by a group of parents of adult children who have intellectual developmental disabilities, and they live in or near Anacortes. Now, so far, 45 of these individuals have been identified as living here, and most of them with their families or caregivers. A few are independent enough to live on their own, but most have family and caregivers. Now, the parents and caregivers of these individuals are aging and getting older. And if they can't care for them, this group is at risk of being placed by the state of Washington in any available bed, away from home, away from their friends, away from community. It's not a good thing. So Able Housing Initiative is applying for funding through the state to try to come up with more housing opportunities for these individuals. And they're seeing some great success. So I was really excited to support that project and to get full council to sign on to that letter. Also, the second letter was for the Anacortes Housing Authority. They're applying for funding up to $1 million from the Skagit County Housing Grant, and this money will be to help with the redo of the Olson Building. And why I was excited to sign on to this is because Anacortes Housing Authority, or AHA, as I like to call it, they have a great track record in Anacortes of completing projects and getting those affordable housing units available for folks who need them. So that was some great stuff. And that was pretty much our meeting. Our next meeting is going to be April 21st at 6 p.m. in council chambers. We'll have a full agenda. Please be sure to tune in and check it out. The last thing I wanted to touch on is Thursday, I had the privilege of attending the grand opening of Rotary Park up on Cap Sandy. Let's flash some photos up here. So this is a culmination and the crown jewel of Rotary's centennial celebration. That's 100 years of Rotarians serving Anacortes. It was great, attended by many folks. Jim, show a few more of these photos here. So the views were great. Kicked off with our town crier, Julie Nestor, getting everybody excited about what was happening. Treva King offered a wonderful poetry reading that really helped set the mood for everyone. Current Rotary President Marta McClintock got up and gave some remarks and just acknowledged how long this project had been going for and how many Rotarian presidents, both past and present, contributed to making this a reality. Project manager Nell Strandberg got up there. He's told some great stories about how he remembered playing up there as a kid and then, well, going up there in high school. I'm sure many of us were up there for many high school type of fun things. And Chairman Wooten from the Samish Indian Nation was there. He gave some remarks, and Mayor Matt Miller got up and dedicated the park. And one thing that Mayor Miller pointed out was that every project needs a champion. And I did manage to snap a picture of Mr. Tom Decker, who hates to get any praise, but really was the champion of this project. So thank you, Tom, and all of the Rotarians for the great work in bringing this project and making it happen. And there's me and Anacortes Downtown Alliance All-Star Jordan Hay. We had a fun time up there as well. So it was a great event. It's beautiful for Anacortes. I encourage you all to go up there and check it out. Thank you again for watching these videos. I will keep bringing them to you as long as I get a few people to watch them. So have a great week, everybody, and we will see you back here next week with another A-Town Pulse. In the meantime, be kind to each other. Bye-bye.